All right, Coach, we got practices 6 and 7 in today, first 2 a day at camp. Just kind of talk about the energy at camp today.
Yeah, it was a good day. No, it was a good day. I thought a lot better than last night. I thought the kids attacked the 2 days grind of it. This morning in Skyhawk gear, bounced around pretty good, got some stuff done, still banged around a little bit. Still installing and polishing up, still staying heavy with fundamentals as well. As we still try to blend in some situations as well for these relatively young quarterbacks. And then came back tonight and went full pads and had some live tackling drills. I thought the guys were physical. The point I was making to them is now, okay, 7 practices, I know you'll be physical. All right, we've got some good players. Now we got to start polishing some things up a little bit, be more consistent with some execution.
You kind of talked about in the huddle how this is a program on the rise. You've built that foundation, and you talked about like facilities being there, and we can see it in the background, but just how exciting it is for the players just to see this. There's big transformation even from spring ball of what's in the background.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a different feel when you come out here. I'm certainly proud of it. I know the players are proud of it. The thing I remind them of, this is a top 20 program in the country. We've got to make sure that we prepare this team and we grow to be, a top 20 team this year. And you don't take anything for granted. Just because we got a nice stadium doesn't mean that we're going to be at the top of the conference again. Doesn't mean we're going to stop people or score touchdowns. So it's you got to still we're staying hungry. You still got to stay in that growth mode. You can't be thinking about that first game. We got a lot more practice to go before anybody can certainly think that we're ready, that we've arrived.
And you're 7 practices into this, just starting last Friday. So you've been able to get some of that install in and get some situationals, which is a lot of what you worked on today.
Yeah, it was. Every day we try to put some red zone into it. To me, that's how, if you're going to be a 30-point offensive team, you've got to be able to get touchdowns in the red zone. And, especially with these young quarterbacks, it's kind of twofold. We got to make sure that they can see, all these different situations, taking care of the football, as well as understand the schematics, in the red zone as well. And then also we did a coming out period today, right? You get the ball on the 1-yard line. You got to get 2 first downs. And the defense has got to hold them, right? We can flip the field and you play field position. We pride ourselves on being the smartest team, in the country. And in order to be the smartest team in the country, you got to beat the game. You got to stay ahead of the chains, as well as making explosive plays and stopping explosive plays. So that's what we're continuing preaching.
And a big part of those making and stopping plays was only your second day in your full gear. So, taking that extra contact just adds another wrinkle to this camp schedule.
No, it does. Everybody looks good in shorts and runs around and tags people, on the hips and stuff. So, who will tackle, which back can run through an arm tackle, which DB, which linebackers can you rely on to make that reliable tackle. Every time you can get them down, you make them snap it again, and something good can happen, for us. And then vice versa. Every time we can move the chains right, we get an opportunity to make that explosive play. So, a lot of learning's being done, but we certainly got a long way to go.
And camp's all about growth, but you were able to get those 3rd and 4th strings a lot of reps tonight, and that'll only be beneficial.
No, it was good. We kind of got off script a little bit. I'm one of those guys, we've cut some of their reps out and some of the drills, for time's sake, to get our guys on and off the fields. But tonight I let it go a little bit in the threes, probably got 10 to 12 plays. So that was good. They need that. They need to be able to watch themselves on tape. They need to be able to see the coaching that they're getting. They need the coach to be able to correct their mistakes. And so tonight was good to get some of that done.
You have your first scrimmage Saturday. It'll kind of be the first time for the fans to come out and even really see the renovations of the stadium, but the team as well. So it could be an exciting time.
Yeah, I hope so. It's always, you see people stop by in the community. That's kind of the Martin way. I love it when part of our Skyhawk family stops by and stands there at the fence and says hello, and that's just, the kids appreciate that, the staff does too, and I hope a lot of people show up on Saturday. I think they'll like watching this team.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you, man.